going on, Jerome's beautiful Thursday? Birds are indeed chirping and stuff, and it's time for another Vikings news dump. So, J. McCarthy makes his, well, don't want to say Sunday because it's not, but like big stage, Jerry World, Cowboys, America's team, really the Taliban's team. Yeah. Sunday Night Football, game is not flexed, and McCarthy has the chance to, on the national stage, to prove all the haters and losers wrong. It's going to be good, man. Can't wait to see it. Also, Vikings Insider, people lie, stats don't. So week 14, J.J. McCarthy, 3 touchdowns, 0 turnovers, 1 win. And then the rest of the quarterbacks, Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels, Kirk Cousins, Lamar Jackson. Lamar's been ass. Thank you lately. Yeah. And also Drake May. I don't even care that he was on bye, but 2 touchdowns, 12 turnovers, 0 wins combined. No problem. And I know that's facetious, but I mean, Mahomes and Hurts combined for 0 touchdowns and 8 turnovers. So, and also zero wins. So, again, it's what we said before. J.J. McCarthy is the most over-analyzed and over-scrutinized quarterback in quite some time, right? And you have all these other quarterbacks. Mahomes has not been good this year. Jalen Hurts is ass. And, oh, thank you. And Lamar has just been off, but they get a pass. They get a pass. Josh Allen has some rough game. Do you know the Bills lost to the Falcons? Such a stupid season, man. But J.J. McCarthy, because sample size, because everyone hates him because of Michigan, has to be perfect every single week, every single play. It's okay. It's okay. Also, first injury report is out. So, 2 things of note. Darisaw Hawkinson, DNP, with the knee and shin respectively. Now, Darisaw usually does the practice, DNP practice. We'll see this late in the season. Sounds like Kevin Connell did say that the team came out pretty clean from Monday, so from Sunday's game on Monday. So hopefully this is just precautionary. We'll see. But yeah, Darisaw, we need him down the stretch, man. We need to see what this offense can legitimately be without freaking Justin School at left tackle. That's all, man. And then a bunch of players limited. Wouldn't be too worried about it. LDR did go from DNP last week to full, to limited, so that's promising. Yeah. And for the Cowboys, Guyton Hooker, DNP. You do have CeeDee Lamb in the concussion protocol as well. We'll see if he clears by Sunday. Also, Trevon Diggs is in his 21-day return to practice window coming off his knee injury. Also, in December, annual December drive. All Venmos, Cash App, Super Chats in December go towards Toys-for-Tots and Salvation Army Twin Cities. $3K goal for the month, currently hovering at about $800. Donation links in the video description below. Also, if you donate directly to Toys-for-Tots and Salvation Army Twin Cities, email producer Allie, ftw@gmail.com to be included in the total. Also, personalized videos for the holidays. It is a stocking stuffer that is beautiful. Right, so you got some fans of the show, friends, family members. We'll do a little ish talking. It's kind of good. I have a lot of fun with these, and there will be rants, there will be jokes from the show, there will be everything. It'll be good, man. So email producer Alec, do that up. Also, so there's a lot of debate going on right now, and so I'm obviously big time football fan. Get into the weeds a little bit, but not to this in depth, right? Passing concepts, all this stuff where so many people, I love this. So Kurt Warner, Hall of Fame MVP, Super Bowl MVP quarterback, he's taken to the Twitter machine. He was talking about breaking down concepts and all that stuff. I love just like Joe 12-pack on the couch. Kurt Warner, you're wrong. I mean, is he right all the time? Probably not, but does he know way more than you? Yes. I play quarterback at the junior varsity level. But the whole debate right now, pure progression versus full field reads, etc. And, of course, Kevin Connell. So Kevin Connell's been bashed up and down because, simplifying the offense for J.J. McCarthy. Oh, he can't handle, a full read system, blah, blah, blah. He had a lot of things to say. I'm not going to read all that, so I'm happy for you, or I'm sorry for what happened. Something like that. But if you watch his presser, like Kevin Connell was legit irked about the whole situation, about the the pure progression offense. I say Yes, JJ McCarthy is still making reads. Yes, JJ McCarthy is finding the open man. That's all that I care about right now. Right. So, will McCarthy progress into a full field scanning? Breaking down the defense. Yes, he will. But as of right now, just let the dude play, and I love it. And I said yesterday that you can tell when coaches get really irked by media and fans who think they know a thing or two, because O'Connell went into a full-on diatribe, like breaking down parachute coverage and cover 3, cover 4, hook zones, all that stuff. So when coaches start spitting out the technical terms, they're just like, I know more than you. It's full-on Ron Swanson at Home Depot. It's kind of funny, man. Yeah. Also, Luke McCown, he of the commercial fame. Yeah, Luke McCown, backup for a bunch of years in the league. Also, brother of Josh McCown, Vikings quarterbacks coach. So he's got some interesting insight. It's why pure progression offenses and or plays still have a place. When you can't tell what the coverage or defense is in these types of diabolical disguises, you must have a starting point with your eyes. Even if it's covered, at some point for some plays, you have to be able to say, I don't care what the coverage is, because you're not going to figure them all out. You just get to your eyes at the right spot and work it out with your eyes and feet. And really, it's a combat to all of this disguises, because the Vikings, Flores and other defense around the league are so good at disguising what they want to do. Crowd up in the line of scrimmage. They're showing man. They go zone. They're showing blitz. They drop back. All this stuff. And some offenses, it determines like, oh, this is going to be man. This is going to be X. This is going to be then do this. Versus pure progression. I mean, it really doesn't matter, what the defense is going to do. You just go through your progressions. You make your reads and hit the first guy that's open. Right. So football can be simple. Football can be extremely complicated. But this debate rages on. And again, I love it. It's like couch potatoes against Kurt Warner. It's so funny, man. And like I said, I don't care if it's pure progression. I don't care if it's XYZ. I don't care if they're throwing a rock with a potato. Like, if they're making yards and getting points, I honestly do not care in the slightest. Actually, I want to see the potato rock offense. That's going to be the new inside joke for the show. Also, so Kevin O'Connell was a bit perturbed during his presser, but this cheered him up at the end. Vikes fan page, Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell on Phillip Rivers returning to the NFL. Not surprised at all. I know for a fact that he's got a full-scale practice field at his house, and he's got enough folks in his family to form a team if he needs to. Kevin O'Connell spent a season as Phillip Rivers' backup in San Diego, and I don't know. I'm hopeful for Phillip Rivers, but I'm not. I don't know. Like, this is the state of the league and quarterback progression where Phillip Rivers, a 44-year-old grandpa who hasn't played in 5 years, is a better option than some teams' backup quarterbacks or quarterback threes. Honestly, if Phillip Rivers starts this week at Seattle, I think it's more likely than not it goes poorly. Maybe not Max Bros show poorly, but poorly. Unless the plan is to hand it off to Jonathan Taylor 40 times. Then I think they have a chance. And speaking of Phillip Rivers and the Chargers, like I said, you can't get offended. You have to lean into the memes, right? It's like, all right, yeah, you can have alter ego 9, but get ready to be made fun of. Or it's like, the Vikings fans, we do the skull chant, get ready to have it shoved in your face if other team beats you. Right, it is what it is. Right? And Chargers muse, the Chargers offensive line. Chargers offensive line has been so bad. They're down alt. Rashawn Slater got hurt so early, man. Their offensive line has been terrible. And Justin Herbert's a freaking warrior out there, but like I said, he's the most meme man since Michael Jordan. Might even surpass it. Also, we need to bring back Crying Jordan. It was so good. Anyways, Vikings communications. Eric Wilson, hey, Mr. Wilson, has collected 13 tackles for loss in the past 8 games. Is tied for the 6th most tackles for loss in 8 games spanned by Vikings since 1999. Only Pro Bowl Hall of Famer Jared Allen has had more tackles for loss within that span. I love this time of year because the comms teams put out such obscure and time compressed stats to make their guys look good, and I love it. I mean, Eric Wilson should be in the Pro Bowl, but doesn't have that name recognition, so probably not going to get the fan vote. And also, let's be honest, like players and coaches, like they don't have time to break down every single film. Like, they're worried about who they're playing next. So there is a lot of who you know, as well as name brand recognition when it comes to all that voting stuff. But Wilson definitely deserves to be a Pro Bowl, man. Also, speaking of the Pro Bowl, so the top 10 voted cornerbacks leading the fan vote. Number 1, J.C. Horn, respect. By the way, when the Vikings were calling the Panthers to try and get up to number 8 in the 2021 draft, and everyone's like, oh, they're trying to get Justin Fields. No, they're trying to get this gentleman. Man, J.C. Horn in the Zimmer defense. Hell, if the Vikings were able to get J.C. Horn, Zimmer might still be coaching the Vikings. Yeah. Nashawn Wright is number 2. We didn't need him. Yeah. And as I said, like, Nashawn Wright certainly has been hot and cold, and he's getting the votes because of the interceptions and the pick six. But, I mean, he's probably going to be second team All-Pro. A guy that was on the practice squad and played 15 special team snaps and 0 goose egg DeAndre Russell defensive snaps last year for the Vikings, who now have cornerback issues. He becomes a Pro Bowler and second team All-Pro in a year. Didn't need him. Okay. He was even signed to a futures contract this year, but Jamel Dean, Marcus Johnson, yeah. Also, what's amazing is that Isaiah Rodgers, I mean, if you had this vote after week 3, Isaiah Rodgers would be number 1. That's how bad the fall off bit. Isaiah Rodgers had the best half of a defensive player in NFL history, and he's been bad as of late. Yeah. Also, Vikings making some roster moves. Vikings signed linebacker Josh Ross to the practice squad. Now, Ross is the boss, a former Michigan man, teammate with Josh Metellus, as well as one-year teammate with J.J. McCarthy. Michigan's been in the news as of late. Yeah, but I think what it is that, you know, John Ross is a decent special teams player. Plus, you know, teams this time of year start turning and burning their practice squad players that they want on the 90-man, players that they want off of futures contracts. So, you know, they get a month audition of Josh Ross, who had spent some time with the Ravens as well as the Seahawks. So there you go. Also, this is how bad things are. Aaron Wilson, Vikings worked out running back Travis Tice. So we're now working out running backs from the CFL and played at South Dakota. Not South Dakota State. South Dakota. Go Coyotes. Woo! Oh! Bring it on. Again, whatever at this point. Speaking of Dakota School College stars, the pride of North Dakota, the formerly Sioux, now Hawks, I think. I don't know. But Jimmy Kleinsasser, he's one of my favorite Vikings. So I had a Kleinsasser 40 jersey when I was a kid. I also had a Kleinsasser 85 jersey because, remember, he came into the league as number 85. So that one was at steep discount when we changed numbers. So it was great. Jimmy Kleinsasser, the pride of North Dakota. Paul Bunyan incarnate. I love it, man. He was... Congratulations to Vikings legend Jim Kleinsasser on his introduction into the College Football Hall of Fame. Living in the Hall of Fame. Rightfully so, man. Love to see it. And also, hey, since we're bringing back old players, how old is Kleinsasser? Is he like 50? Don't care. Hey, if Phillip Rivers can play at 45, Jimmy Kleinsasser can play at 50. I don't care. Bring it on, man. Actually, now we got CJ Ham. Actually, no, you know what? 2 fullbacks. Let's run the inverted wishbone straight up defense's arses. Do it. Anyways, that's it. Beautiful Thursday. You guys are the absolute best. You know what to do. Skull production value.